All right, want to do a quick video today. We've obviously got the broader market correcting lower, kind of continuing from the downtrend we've seen in the past few days. Looking at a stock here called Mosaic. I wrote about this for Market Beat a couple of weeks ago. This is a fertilizer company, and one of the things that's happening is their inputs are becoming more expensive, the commodity inputs that they purchase. A lot of that has to do with the energy, by the way. I learned that when I interviewed Carly Garner for Market Beat a couple weeks ago. I'll put that link in the show notes here. But as that happens, these fertilizer makers are passing the costs on to their customers. Now, this is hurting the farmers, okay? So we're seeing quite a bit of economic impact going on all across the board here from the inflation that we've been seeing, that we've all been hearing about. So this stock right now is forming a cup with handle base. Now, it's a third stage base, which may mean that the run-up is getting a little long in the tooth, and particularly if we see the broader market go into a correction at this point, we might just see all of these breakout attempts break down. And that would not necessarily be a bad thing over the long term, because it could reset the base count. And what that means effectively is that new money could come in looking for a lower valuation and send the price higher. I mean, that's what happens when you look at any successful base over here. I mean, I'm pointing to a couple places where we saw that happen. And of course, in the great March 2020 correction. So you're seeing this one is actually back at multi-year highs over here. Now I'm going to pop over to a daily, show you what's been happening. This has been the decline over the past few days along with the broader market. Right now, it's forming a handle to the cup pattern right over there. You see that little handle that's forming. Now, we're still above that 50-day moving average so far, and you saw even at the bottom of the cup-shaped pattern, found nice support there along the 200-day line. So far, so good as far as this pattern is concerned. However, really more watchful of the broader market at this point, because if the broader market does go into a longer correction, it is in a correction right now, but if it holds that, then a buy would become more risky. Let me just take a quick look over at the fundamentals and show you why I believe this is still a good watch list stock, even as it's correcting. So you had some revenue growth acceleration over here, fantastic earnings growth. But you do see these kind of fertilizer companies, not just this one, they can be a little volatile. So you see the earnings growth over here since 2014, kind of all over the map, right? And then a big jump expected when the full year of 2021 is reported, which should be in just a couple weeks. We're in earnings season right now, so that should be coming up soon. I didn't check the date, but that should be soon. Oh, it's right over here. It says in 28 days. So sometime in mid-February. And then for this year, analysts are expecting 48% earnings growth. So there is some merit to watching this one, but you just want to keep track of what happens here over on the handle. That is a proper handle, by the way, is that it is forming in the upper half of the base. So we are not seeing this breaking down yet. If it does reverse higher, then you might be back to entering buy range if it can surpass this buy point up here at the top, where it actually did break out. Looks like it rallied to a high of 44.06, but then we're kind of forming a high handle right now is what this actually is. So you want to see it surpass this 44.06 point at this juncture, but I'm really watching the broader market. So that's just kind of an idea of a stock that you might keep an eye on while the market is correcting. You want to have your watch list handy because markets reverse lower, they also reverse higher, and you want to be ready when that happens. All right, thank you so much for watching today.